think just the hardest obstacle was just joining the band in the first place was, just bringing, 110% of whatever I had, my talents. You know what I mean? Like I don't play an instrument. I I feel like I've gotten better as a vocalist every year, and it's just from when my old band broke up to when I joined Blessthefall and we started writing, that was a big leap for me as a vocalist. And I think the biggest challenge was just pushing myself as a vocalist to make sure that when we put this record out, when I joined the band, that it was going to be better than anything that Blessthefall had done before. So that was just like, that was the biggest challenge. The best and worst? I don't know. I'd say I'm trying to think of some pointers someone's given me before. I think a band like Every Time I Die, who's been a band for many years and have created this, awesome career. They haven't blown up super big. I remember we played Warped Tour with them, and Jordan, the guitar player, said, when you see a band absolutely smashing on a Warped Tour, don't be bummed out. Like, don't let that get you down. You know what I mean? Because it's tough to go out there and you see some band just playing for, they're just like, why does that new band that came out of nowhere? He's like, just play your songs and be honest with it, and it'll shine through, all the hype. So okay. I think that was probably the best advice, and it's helped. We've been a band almost 10 years now, and we just honest. We have integrity, and we just play our songs, and we leave it all out on stage. And I think the crowd appreciates it. The worst advice would be put techno music in our song. We've never done that. Maybe don't spend so much money on Starbucks, because we spend way too much money on coffee. That's probably the only thing I'd say. I mean, I don't know if there's any formula to it. I think just be honest, and be real with your fans. Whether it's online, a lot of people sort of have this online persona and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sarcastic, and so I think that that carries over to the online persona, if you want to call that, but it really is just me, and all the same, Yeah, I mean, even like on stage, it's, you have to have that charisma to a certain point, but then you also have to be real with the crowd and show your appreciation for them, just giving you a chance and watching you play your songs. I mean, it's hard. It has to be internal. It has to be something that you're born with, almost that competitive nature. And I think our whole band has that. We're very competitive, and so I think that competition and that competitiveness carries over into your music, and writing, and you want to just beat yourself, beat the record you just wrote. You want to beat the performance that you just had on stage, and you're like, we did great, but we can do better. I think that's the general motto. I think that if you put a limit on what you can do, like if you say, oh man, I want to headline a 2,000 cap venue one day, it's like, well, then now you've put a ceiling on your success. Like, you put a ceiling on what you can achieve. I think anything's possible. I think we can always get better, and I think that who knows where this can take us. Creative people always have to keep creating, and you always have to almost reinvent yourself and what you're doing. And I think it's consistency and not worrying about what anyone else is doing. I think that's the hardest part. Like I said earlier, it's when you see another band that just came out of nowhere, or a photographer that just started shooting, and all of a sudden they've just skyrocketed to this level of success, and you're like, what the hell, like, how come I haven't gotten there? It's like, you just can't worry about it. You have to just keep plugging away.